In a world threatened by dangers beyond imagination, a unique team of heroes assembled, the Avengers. They're not ordinary heroes. Some wield incredible powers, others rely on genius, technology, or unmatched skill. Brought together to fight battles no one else could, they became Earth's last line of defense. Tony Stark, the brilliant mind in a suit of armor; Iron Man; Steve Rogers, the super soldier out of time; Captain America; Thor, the god of thunder from Asgard. These three formed the core, but the team grew. Bruce Banner, who becomes the mighty Hulk; Natasha Romanoff, the master spy Black Widow; and Clint Barton, the sharpshooting Hawkeye. Together, they faced threats from alien invasions to rogue AIs, showing the world what true heroism means. Over time, new heroes joined Vision, the synthetic being; Wanda Maximoff, the reality-bending Scarlet Witch; Sam Wilson, the Falcon; and James Rhodes, War Machine. Each member brought something vital, making the Avengers more than a team. They became a family. Through every challenge, they stood as a symbol of hope. No matter the cost, they fought for a safer world. The Avengers are a promise. Even in the darkest times, someone will stand up for us. Their story is one of courage, sacrifice, and unity. Before Endgame, tragedy struck. Thanos, a powerful warlord, sought to balance the universe by wiping out half of all life. To do this, he needed the 6 Infinity Stones artifacts controlling space, mind, reality, power, time, and soul. The Avengers and their allies fought across worlds to stop him. In Wakanda, Captain America led a desperate defense. In space, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man confronted Thanos directly. Thor arrived with a new weapon, nearly turning the tide. But Thanos was unstoppable. He claimed all 6 stones, even tearing the Mind Stone from Vision. With a snap of his fingers, half of all life vanished. Friends, families, and heroes turned to dust. Spider-Man faded in Tony's arms. Black Panther, Scarlet Witch, and many others disappeared. The Avengers had failed. The universe was left broken, mourning, and silent. The survivors faced the crushing weight of defeat. The world was half empty, and hope seemed lost. The cost of failure was unimaginable. The universe would never be the same. 5 years after the snap, the world was a shadow of itself. The Avengers were scattered, grieving, and broken. Then, hope returned in the unlikeliest way. Scott Lang, Ant-Man, escaped the quantum realm, where time moves differently. He proposed a wild idea, using the quantum realm to travel through time and collect the Infinity Stones before Thanos. The plan, a time heist. Steal the stones from the past, use them to bring everyone back, then return them to avoid new timelines. Tony Stark hesitated, fearing for his family, but the chance to undo the tragedy was too great to ignore. Bruce Banner, now Smart Hulk, warned of the risks, but Steve Rogers insisted they had to try. The Avengers reunited, determined to fix what was broken. It was a 1-in-a-million shot, but their last hope. They would risk everything for a second chance. The mission was set: retrieve the stones, reverse the snap, and bring their family home. The fate of the universe rested on this desperate gamble. The Avengers were ready to try the impossible. With Tony Stark solving time travel, the Avengers launched their time heist. The team split up. Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man, and Ant-Man traveled to the Battle of New York for 3 stones. Thor and Rocket went to Asgard for the Reality Stone. War Machine and Nebula to Morag for the Power Stone, Black Widow and Hawkeye to Vormir for the Soul Stone. Each mission was dangerous and deeply personal. Captain America fought his past self. Tony met his father. Thor found closure with his mother. These encounters tested their resolve and reminded them what they were fighting for. Despite setbacks, the team secured most of the stones. Hulk convinced the Ancient One to give up the Time Stone. Thor and Rocket succeeded in Asgard. War Machine and Nebula got the Power Stone. When the Space Stone was lost, Cap and Tony made a risky jump to the 1970s, improvising to succeed. The time heist was a delicate, unpredictable operation. One mistake could doom everything. But against all odds, the Avengers pressed on. The time heist came at a terrible price. On Vormir, Hawkeye and Black Widow learned the Soul Stone required a sacrifice. Natasha gave her life so the mission could continue. Meanwhile, in 2014, Thanos learned of the Avengers' plan through Nebula's cybernetic link. He sent his past self's Nebula to the present, setting a trap. Despite heartbreak and danger, the Avengers worked together. Tony and Steve stole the Space Stone and extra Pym particles in the 1970s. They returned to the present with all 6 stones, but the victory was bittersweet. Natasha was gone, and the team mourned her loss. Bruce Banner, as Smart Hulk, wielded the stones to reverse the snap, enduring immense pain. The Lost returned, but the cost was heavy. The Avengers had one last battle ahead. Relief was short-lived. Evil Nebula brought Thanos and his army to the present, destroying the Avengers compound. Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor faced Thanos in a brutal showdown. Even united, they couldn't stop him. Cap's shield shattered and hope faded. Then portals opened. Doctor Strange, the Wakandans, Asgardians, and every hero returned. Captain America, wielding Mjolnir, led the charge. Avengers, assemble! The greatest battle began. Heroes fought side by side, passing the gauntlet in a desperate race. Scarlet Witch nearly defeated Thanos. Captain Marvel destroyed his ship. Thanos' army pressed on, but the heroes refused to give up. The fate of the universe hung in the balance. Every Avenger played their part in the ultimate fight. It was a battle for everything. In the final moments, Thanos seized the gauntlet, declaring, "I am inevitable." But Tony Stark had outsmarted him, transferring the stones to his own suit. With a final defiant, "I am Iron Man," Tony snapped his fingers. Thanos and his army turned to dust. The universe was saved, but the power was too much. Tony sacrificed his life for everyone. The world mourned its greatest hero. The blip was undone, but the cost was immense. Thor left with the Guardians, seeking a new path. Steve Rogers returned the stones, then chose to live a life with Peggy Carter, passing his shield to Sam Wilson. The original Avengers era ended, but their legacy endured. The world was changed, hope restored. The Avengers' story became one of sacrifice, unity, and new beginnings. Their legend would inspire generations to come.